Hello everyone. Today I want to talk a little bit about developing intuition. This is very important in our lives because it's so easy to not hear that still small voice within that the Bible talks about. That little voice inside is what is telling us the right course of action to take, the right way to go, the right thing to say, the right thing to do. But it's so easy when we're moving full speed ahead with our own will and our own projects and our own ideas to brush aside those subtle whisperings that if we paid attention could help us so much. So one of the ways that we can develop intuition is simply learning to listen. Listening to the birds, listening to the wind, listening to people who are talking to us. We need to try to hear behind their words. What more are they trying to tell us that they can't articulate? Trying to see behind their eyes to the God within them. That can help us to develop intuition. The more that we can be still in ourselves, the more we can hear that voice of God whispering to us. When we are confronted with all the situations of life that we find ourselves in, how can we tune into intuition? By becoming more and more quiet inside. By taking the time to breathe, not to dash off, oh well, then we have to do this, and moving with full energy but without attunement. By meditation, we can develop that attunement so that we can feel what the right thing is to do in all situations. We also can practice the presence of God. Practice referring every thought, every feeling, every action, every mistake, every desire, every inspiration, every aspiration back to God. We have a thrill of seeing beauty in nature, for example. Bring God into it. Express your gratitude for His creation and the wonders of His creation. We see the joy in children or in our friends, our family. Instead of letting it stop there, bring God into it. Thank God that He gave us those associations, those relationships, so that we could learn about His love. Feel that He incarnated through those people that we love, so that we could experience Him through them. All of these things will help us to develop intuition. Also, experiment. If a strong thought comes into your mind, oh, I should go to this place, or I should write to that person, or I should do this or that in my life. Take a baby step towards that. See how that feels. If you feel inspired somehow to go to a certain place, then call them up, see if they're open, or see if there's a plane that goes to that place. Just explore it a little bit. And then often you'll read something about it, or you'll hear something that makes it not seem like a good idea. Or you may be led further down that path, and maybe that step will lead you to something that was right for you. Explore these spiritual principles, experiment with them, be creative, share everything with God. It's so easy to get caught up in our own world with our own ideas and our own experiences, and to feel boxed in by that, but we don't have to be. Our destiny is much greater than that, much more filled with joy. And so take the time to explore the inner world and learn to develop your intuition. That's what we can rely on more than other outward traits or characteristics. It's our intuition that truly guides us. Also, working on developing the heart's natural love will help to develop intuition. And so I invite you to explore this more and more with me, as I do in my own life, trying to hear that still small voice within and to be guided by God's will, which is always the best for us.